it's Thursday. I'm in the gym car park. If you're wondering why I'm in the car, I'm about to go work out. But that means it's free coaching Thursday. So I've got, I think, 3 or 4 questions today that my audience has asked me this week. If you are a fellow entrepreneur, especially if you're building a business from home, my answers come direct from the field, what's working. They're based with fact and practical information, and I hope that you get value in them today. I'll be back in a second with these answers. Okay, welcome back. So the first question that I received, which is a great one because I can relate to this personally, is what are the best type of businesses for shy people? You know, I remember when I first started building a home business, you know, I quickly realized that branding myself was important. You've probably seen this too, right? All the people that are rank advancing, getting on stage, doing big things in whatever business you're building, you'll see that they have a following. You'll see that they have some kind of online strategy. They have a YouTube channel or blog, an email newsletter. They do Facebook Lives maybe, but generally they have some kind of medium where their personality comes through. And it is often a strong, confident, mostly flamboyant personality. Now, I used to look at those type of people and go, you know, can I really replicate what they're doing? Like, I'm a shy guy. I'd been beaten up in the business world. I was coming off of 328 no's in a row in 3 different MLM companies. I'm like, man, my confidence is at a rock bottom. I had other stuff going off in my life that just, my confidence, if I'm honest, just was shot. So the idea of me jumping around on camera, even getting in front of a camera, I didn't want to do that at the time because I was like, man, what if people see how really sad that I am on the inside? It was a very difficult, painful time for me. So what I did was I started to adopt something I've taught before, and you may not have seen that, and that is the teacher method. And the teacher method means that as long as the content that you're providing is really valuable for the person that's receiving it, it doesn't matter so much about your delivery, about your personality, as long as it's true to you. Now, obviously, if you're going to be negative or offensive or really down in the dumps, you know, perhaps save it for another day until you can make yourself feel a bit better. Maybe listen to some positive music, have a conversation you need to have with somebody, have with somebody. Just try and get yourself a little bit better so you can be in a better frame of mind. But even if you're not that positive, like I wasn't in my first videos, even if you're not flamboyant, that I'm still not now. You know, when you see my name, if you followed me for any length of time, when you see my name pop up somewhere with some kind of free training, with a product, with anything, right? You know, this guy is going to teach me something useful as a home business owner. That's what he does. You very rarely see me do, in fact, you probably never see me do crazy stuff, right? It's just not me. But you can tell my true personality. You can feel my honesty. You maybe know other things about me that I've shared with you over my videos. And none of those things are happy, like singing around, dancing, doing crazy impressions. I just don't have to do that. But what I focus on, and what you can too if you are shy or an introvert, is whatever business you're choosing to build, you can brand yourself as the person that gives great information, that gives useful tips, useful tactics. There's real benefit to the people that are going to consume your content. Now, those people are going to want to do better in the topic that you're talking about. Yes, they want to be entertained. Yes, people love to laugh. But even in the absence of that, if they feel that when they've watched your video or listened to your podcast or had a conversation with you, that they are somehow better, that they can make and take some information and put it into a business, make money, improve themselves, receive a benefit, solve a problem, they will follow you. They will keep on coming back. They will join you. They will buy from you. They will be your clients. So stop worrying about being a shy introvert and instead use it for your strength. Like in this video right now, the fact that I'm an introvert is a strength of mine because I can relate to you and answer these questions. There'll be a lot of you that follow me because I don't do stupid stuff. Like if I was like everybody else and, you know, you see some people that hang around with women in bikinis, they're disrespectful to women, they use bad language all the time, you know, they're always taking pictures of them in the club, you know, I'm living the high life, fancy cars, money. That if you follow, excuse me, I don't know where that cough came from. If you followed me and I suddenly started doing that, you'd be like, what is this idiot doing? The fact that I don't do that stuff, the fact that I just get straight to the point and give you what's working is the reason why a lot of people follow me. I don't want to see your impressions, Richard. I don't want to see your car. I don't want to see you doing cartwheels on the beach. Just tell me what I need to do to build my business and I'll come back and I'll buy your stuff or I'll subscribe or whatever, right? You can do the same thing. Great question. Hope you enjoyed my answer. So second question is, what are some simple ways that you can use to generate leads like right away for your business? So there is two ways that you can generate leads, actively and passively. Actively is where you take control of the lead generation process because you go out there and somehow say, hey, this is me, this is my business, take a look, give me a yes or a no. That is always going to be quicker before you develop a following. You've got 20,000 people on an email newsletter, of course it's quicker passively. You can just put something out there like an email and say, hey, take a look at this offer, buy it if you want to, and 20,000 people get the message, maybe 5,000 open it, maybe 1,000 click, maybe 200 people buy. That's as quick as it gets, right? But it takes time to work yourself into that position of having subscribers that see your YouTube video, of having email newsletter subscribers and all that good stuff, right? So the fastest way if you are a beginner and you don't know how to generate leads yet is active prospecting, active marketing. This is where you go out there and you message people or you call people, you do something that gives you full control of the numbers of people that will see your information. Now, what I like to do is somewhere in between. I like to use active marketing by using paid marketing. Okay, you don't need a big budget to get started on this, and in fact I teach it on a webinar, which you can see some of the time. But I use paid marketing as the active part of my prospecting. It's like a hybrid. So I create content such as this, such as webinars, such as having a sales funnel, and that sales funnel, is the passive marketing part. It's out there all the time, 24/7. I created that video whenever I created it, and it's out there to be found. But when I start paying for traffic, as in visitors to go to that page, I now feel that's an active method. I am now putting some marketing efforts out there to put that information in front of those people. I am saying, hey, this is my advert. Do you want to take a look? This is my product. Do you want to take a look? This is my video. Do you want to watch it? I'm actively marketing that passive content. That's my favorite method. You know why? Because it's leveraged. Like the traditional way to actively market is messaging people on social media. I prefer LinkedIn to Facebook on that, by the way. It's actively going out there and cold calling, or it is going to networking events. Some way where you say, hey, this is me. Do you want to take a look? Now, when you can do a hybrid of using passive content with active marketing that you've paid for, and again, it doesn't have to be a big budget, as long as you know what you're doing, you can get a lot of eyes, the right eyes, on your message and generate leads very quickly and do that in a leverage way. And the reason I like that as well is because you can control the audience, which you can't really do on your prospecting. You get statistics from that. You can see how many people you need to show to get a sale. You can then scale predictably and know how much money you're going to spend and the profit you're going to make. So that's my suggestion on generating leads. Do the active stuff if you need it quicker. Do the passive stuff in the background because one day that will become the easiest way. Combine the two if you have even a small budget and give yourself some leverage and some free time and still some sales and some leads. I mean, it works really, really well. I can vouch for that for sure. But there was one final question I want to go through with you. And that was, how can I get my money to work for me as opposed to working for it? Great question. Okay, so someone thinking the long game, right? Or somebody making money and wondering what to do with it. And that's going to happen. You create a successful business, you're going to have extra money and you're going to want to do something smart with it. So to get your money to work for you, you need leverage. You need to disassociate the fundamentals that most people adhere to, which is that time equals money, as in you investing time equaling money. So what you can do as a business owner, which virtually all of you that follow me are, to get your money to work for you, I believe that for me, business and money go hand in hand. When someone says business, that means money to me. Money means business. My business makes money, right? So what I like to do is to leverage time, make it multiply. See, if I had to shoot this video for every single viewer that wanted to see it, if I had to start again, okay, someone's requested I shoot the video, let me shoot it again. Oh, someone else has requested the video. I mean, I get like 1,000, sometimes up to 10,000 views on my videos. Even at the 1,000 mark, I can't sit and shoot this 1,000 times. I ain't got time to do that. It just wouldn't be a good use of my time. It would distract me from other things in my business. So the fact that I can record this video once and many people can see it over and over again, that is leveraging my time. The same exact message. Whoever watches this sees the same message, right? The same quality. You could be in the car with me here. I'm speaking exactly as I'm speaking, unedited into the phone here, right? So same message, but only one time multiplied over and over again. So I like to do that with my business, and you should too. Like I just talked about with a sales funnel, paid marketing, that is going to allow you to have your money, your business work for you. You can have your business be put in front of as many people as you want over and over and over again on a daily basis, and you only created that resource, that funnel, once. That is having your business and your money work for you. Other ways specifically you can have your money work for you is you can leverage it in terms of what is a profitable time activity. If you are making more per hour than it costs you to hire a cleaner, well, then make the money work for you by paying the cleaner, not having to do the housework, and taking that time and putting it into a more profitable activity. You can invest your money. Things like property, things like stocks and shares. If you get someone who knows about investments and you put your money in there, then that is going to be leveraged. I invest in both of those things and I see a return on both of those things. So the same amount of money is now worth more, and all I did was take it from a current account and put it somewhere else. So that money is now working for me. You can invest in people. You can invest in systems. Is there a system right now where you may be paying out $300 a month for it, but it could make you $900 a month? That's making your money work for you. You're taking that number, that figures in a bank, you're putting it into something that is going to give you more of an ROI, more of your return on your investment. And same with people. Could you hire a coach? See, this is a mindset really, isn't it? I'm thinking about as a pattern as I'm saying these examples. A lot of people, when they build a business, they see expenditure as a cost. I'm losing that money, I'm putting it into something, and that's based off their own negative self-belief that it won't give them a return. If you flip that around and you say, you know what? Everyone around says get a coach. Everyone around me says use a system. Everyone successful around me is telling me these things. Perhaps that's a clue that you should actually go and do them and feel good about it. The lessons you're going to learn, the investment you're going to make because of the return that you can expect because of the results of all these other people that were in the exact same position as you. Like I get people all the time saying, Richard, it's all right for you. You sponsored hundreds of people. You know, you're responsible for over 1 million in sales for other people in the industry. It's okay for you. I started in the same place. There's nothing lucky about the position that I occupy. And there'll be nothing lucky about the position I occupy next year, the year after, the year after. It is all graft, as we say around here in Yorkshire. Hard graft, smart graft. Everything I do has a purpose in my business. Every ounce of time. I'm here in the gym car park. I'm busy this week. But a standard of mine is I do a new episode of Free Coaching Thursday every week. I shoot 4 videos and put them out there every week. I will not waver on that. Could I have made an excuse and say, man, I got a meeting today that I don't usually have. I got some other funnels. I got a new webinar. I got all sorts of stuff going on. But a standard of mine is these videos. So what am I going to do? What am I going to allow my mindset and things to say? Well, I'm a can-do person. I'm going to invest my time because I know it gives me a return on that. I'm not going to skip it. I'll shoot it in the car. I won't shoot it in the office. I'll shoot it in the car because it's quicker. It requires no setup, and I can do it right now while I'm waiting for the guy I train with to arrive. I mean, it just makes sense, right? To have that mindset of a can-do and a positive attitude. Have that mindset of positive expectancy, of not cutting corners, of having the standard that you are going to invest in your business. You can always replace money. You can't replace time. So start to look about with money, how can you make it work for you in the ways of a return on your investment? Yeah, you have to spend it. It's business 101. But what can you put it into that is going to gain you knowledge, results, leverage, time, growth? These are how the ways to make your money work for you, as opposed to continually having to chase money, which you'll always be doing if you never ever learn how to create leverage and have the confidence to take those steps and take that action. So I hope you gained something from these questions and my answers today. Thank you. I forgot to write down the name. I put a note on my phone today. I forgot to write down the names of the people that asked them, but I appreciate your question. If you have one, stick it in the comments and I'll answer it in a future episode for you. As always, go create a day in the life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. And if you are building a home business and you want to do that online, I have a webinar for you, a brand new webinar actually, which will cover the habits that you need to take part in on a daily basis to be highly productive, what those habits should be in terms of specific to a network marketer, and basically how you can take someone who you never even met, who doesn't know who you are, have your business put in front of them, have them see information that opens their mind, and then either 2 positive outcomes. They want to schedule an appointment with you, that's done automatically, or they sign up there and then right off the page. How you can get the numbers for that, scale that, basically do what I've done, and I can teach you what's working in the field right now. It's a free webinar, and you'll even get a free success strategy workbook and the webinar slides to put into your own business simply for attending. It doesn't mention any network marketing companies or affiliate companies, anything like that. feel free to bring your team, bring yourself along, schedule it at richardmatharoo.com/webinar, and then put it in your diary and make it a priority. I'll be there. I hope to see you there too. Go create a day in life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses, and I'll catch up with you really soon. Bye for now.